Hey, it's Raven Renee, and welcome back to my channel. So in the last few years, I've been trying to grow my natural hair to about my waist, or as long as I can get it. If it's past my waist, that's fine too, I'm not complaining. A few years ago, I shaved my head to start all over again, and my hair grew out, it looked really good, and then I dyed it again, and so that kind of damaged it a little bit, and so I'm kind of dealing with those damaged ends now and slowly starting to cut them off. I wanted to share with you guys some tips and tricks that I've been implementing that I've been finding that works really well with growing my natural hair long. So if you'd like to see what those tips are, then stay tuned. Don't come for me for my hair. I know it looks a hot mess. These braids have been in for way too long. The first thing I've been doing is using a hair growth oil and giving myself a scalp massage like every other night. I've been using this hair growth oil from Camille Rose and it smells so incredibly good, you guys. I think the scent is like almond jai. Every time I put this in my hair, I swear to God, my dog is like trying to eat my hair. I have to like push her off of me. I massage my scalp for about 3 minutes. This just really stimulates the blood flow into your scalp. The next thing I've been implementing is Satin everything. I use a satin scrunchie, I use a satin bonnet, and then I also have a satin pillowcase. This will just really help prevent frizz and breakage from your hair. If you have a cotton pillowcase, I highly suggest switching to satin. And it's not only good for your hair, but it's good for your skin too. The next one is, and I can't emphasize this enough, find products that work with your hair. I also want to mention low porosity versus high porosity. I did not know my hair's porosity. That's kind of the way your hair takes in water, how porous it is. And so I found out that I have high porosity, so my hair gets wet really easily, but it also loses that moisture very quickly. Whereas somebody with low porosity hair, it takes a while for their hair to get wet, but once they have that moisture and once they have that water, it takes forever to dry. I still deep condition, but that doesn't really moisturize my hair as well as it could be. So what I do is I do protein treatments and my hair really likes that. So I recently used the protein treatment from Curlsmith. I think it's the Bond Repair. And I really liked that. My hair was like thriving. I also paired that with a clarifying shampoo. I don't clarify like at all. That's something new that I've been doing. Normally I would just double shampoo with a hydrating shampoo. I highly recommend clarifying your hair. I try to clarify my hair once a month depending on what kind of styles I'm using, if I'm using a lot of products. So yeah, just finding products that work well with your hair, and it's gonna be trial and error. You know, I found out that there's a certain mousse that everybody on TikTok loves. Like, it is the holy grail. And I found that my hair like doesn't really like it. And I was really sad because I wanted to also use it and see the benefits of it, but I didn't, and that's okay. That's nothing on the brand because obviously it works well with other people's hair, but it just doesn't work well with mine, and so I just won't use that. Gels work really well with my hair, I found. So I will be sticking with gels. There are so many tips and tricks to find out if you have high versus low porosity. So many on TikTok, so many on YouTube. So I won't really like dive too deep into it, but just know that it's important for you to figure out. I also try to trim my hair every couple of months. I, again, have dead ends from bleaching my hair, and so I've been slowly starting to cut those off. And I've noticed my hair likes to curl better now. Before I would brush through it, it would be fine, and then it'd get to the ends and it'd be all tangled and I just couldn't get the brush through anymore, even if I've already detangled that. So I knew those ends needed to go, and once I did, my hair was just like, it was nice. It was bouncing back up to where it needed to be. So I still have some of those ends. I don't know if you can see in my hair, But yes, I'm slowly getting rid of them. And that also helps with length retention. So that's a huge part of hair growth. You know, I know your hair doesn't grow from your ends, it grows from your roots, but if you have split ends and you have damage and you're leaving it, like, yeah, maybe it might grow long, but one, you'd have to cut that damage off anyway because it's not healthy. And two, your hair actually might just start breaking off. And so if you notice that your hair, it's not growing, or it's growing, but it's staying at the same length, I think you need to trim those ends because your hair is just splitting and splitting and splitting, and it's just gonna get worse. And so your hair isn't gonna retain any of that length. And so that was a hard one for me to hear, but they gotta go, they gotta go. My next tip is to find low manipulation hairstyles. I got rid of doing the buns every day and the slick backs every day because I really liked putting my hair into those, but like that just kind of damages your hair. You can get, like, I think it's called traction alopecia if your styles are too tight. I used to do knotless braids like once every year. I haven't done them in a few years now. And those are fine, but you have to make sure that your stylist knows not to braid them too tight, or else, again, you can get traction alopecia, and that's just not fun. So my favorite go-to hairstyles right now are knotless braids on my natural hair, so no extensions added. They're very loose. I'm not very good at parting my hair and like making them tight, so that's perfect. I also like doing goddess braids, and that's what I have in my hair right now. It definitely needs to be washed, so we're not gonna take this down. I have this in a clip, so when it starts getting messy, I can just flip it up and it's fine, and it doesn't pull on my hair. It feels great. Those are the hairstyles that I have liked to do recently. Other times I'll just wear my hair out, but I always, again, make sure to wear my bonnet at night and wear a silk pillowcase so I don't disrupt those curls and make it all frizzy, because my hair frizzes really easily. She likes to have a cameo in every video that I make, so. Another one that has worked really well with me is not using a lot of heat. Again, that's kind of like the oldest one in the book. There are people that I've seen that they straighten their hair and they don't get damaged and it looks really good and they're able to maintain that. I just don't think I can do that. And I don't really like the way my hair looks when it's straightened a lot. I straightened my hair a lot when I was younger, in middle school, high school. I used that to make myself look better. I'm trying to deconstruct some of those beliefs that, you know, I am more beautiful with straight hair. I am more sexier with straight hair. And when I wear my hair curly, I look like a child or I look immature. And that's just not the case. So I'm trying my best to not straighten my hair. I think I straighten my hair maybe once or twice a year. So not often at all. And it's only for convenience or like traveling. Like if I want to straighten my hair for if I'm going on a week-long vacation, like I'll do that. So then I don't have to bring all my products, because it is a hassle. If you have curly hair, you know, traveling with your natural hair is hard. That's why we always wear braids, or we always have some sort of style in. I hope you found this video helpful to your natural hair journey and growing your hair long. There's a whole stereotype around Black women's hair and curly hair in general that, you know, it can't grow long and it can't grow past a certain length. And I've definitely been told that when I was younger. Below the age of 12, a white woman said that to me, and I was like, all right, I guess that's what it is. And she was definitely wrong. I'd also love to know what other tips you guys have. If you have also been on this journey to grow your natural hair long, I would love to know what's working for you, what's not working for you. Anything helps. Yeah, that is the end of this video. And again, I hope you guys found it helpful. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to see more of me. I hope you guys have a beautiful day and that you start implementing some healthy habits into your life. Bye.